Hey YouTube, sorry I've been away so long. You know, the whole my mum was in the hospital thing was a bit much, and I've been taking care of her at home ever since. Anyway, she's doing loads better. I was in the rain the other day. My friend was driving, and it was absolute chaos. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Just enjoy this small clip of what actually happened. It's brilliant. We were like sitting there and I was totally panicking, but she was like, I got this, it's totally fine. So this is a really weird thought, but like yappy dogs are the most annoying things ever. And have you ever noticed that like these old ladies that own them are just like, oh, that Snickers is just the best dog I've ever owned. But then you think, like, when they're alone, are they just like, shut up Snickers, by golly you're loud. And you're over there while they're talking about them and you're just over there like, so you really want the dog to die, but then they ask you to watch the dog and you're like, well, that means money. So money, yes. So I've got loads of books, and although I've read all of them, I keep reading the Harry Potter series. And let me tell you, never read your favorite series, because once you start finding errors in it, you get kind of upset. You have all this fandom stuff. And I mean, that's not even half the fandom things I have. That's not even a fourth or even a 16th. I'm a bit obsessive, but that's beside the point, right? Right. You know what really annoys me? Like, I'm aware that I look like I'm 13 even though I'm 19. It's like I go to restaurants and they put me at the crappy table and they put me in the, you know, the back by the kitchen, and I'm like, well, I'm sorry, but what was the guarantee that the 30-year-old was going to order wine? And then I was at the grocery the other day, and this lady, I was like, excuse me, could you tell me where the lettuce is? Because I'd never shopped there before. And then she's like, it's over there on the other side of the store, and then dismissed me with like a hand wave, like, go on. But then I go places like bookstores and everyone's so nice, and I'm like, even though you probably think I'm younger than I am, at least you're treating me with some respect, and it's the respect that I as a customer deserve. Because I could take my business elsewhere. Sort of. I mean, not really. With books, I'm kind of limited to Barnes & Noble and any place that sells used books. But still, that awkward moment when you have absolutely nothing to say, but you know you should say more things. I went outside earlier today. I know, the outer net. Not the outer net! Yes, the outer net. So anyway, I went outside today, and I was just looking at the night sky, and there was this brilliant cloud just in the middle of all the stars. And I started thinking, you know, it's so amazing that we are part of this massive universe that just extends far beyond anything that we are physically capable of imagining. Even Pluto, like, it's so far away. And, you know, in my mind it's still a planet regardless of what they're teaching nowadays. It makes it a bit more palatable how we can understand how we're alone in a crowd. We feel absolutely alone regardless of how many people are surrounding us. And I think there's just something absolutely magical in that. Like, enough about the rest of the world. Nothing's really interesting about me. Looking around my room, I have the strangest things. I have a Phantom of the Opera mask. That's kind of odd. I have a dartboard, but not many darts left. Strange, really, when you look around someone's room, what you actually find. You find their fandoms, if they're in any. You find a bunch of books, if they're me, CDs. I've got an old license plate. Anyway, I'm utterly exhausted. It's been a very, very long couple of weeks, so I need to get a bit of sleep, but if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I would love to answer them. I know that I don't really update frequently, or as frequently as I should, but I'm going to be working on that, and I hope to actually see you next week. I'm going to leave you with this random video of burning incense, which is basically one of my favourite pastimes, is to just watch the smoke as it swirls into the different colour patterns. Not colour patterns, but shapes. Shape patterns. See, I'm brutally tired. Anyway, see ya. Comment section below.